One more locomotive I'd like to show you tonight. This is also an Athearn Genesis. This is a SD45-2. Prototypically it was an ex-Erie Lackawanna locomotive. That's why the horn is placed where it is. Oh, I just noticed one of the trumpets is bent. And I also installed the cab signal box. Anyway, this unit is sound equipped. This came factory with the MRC sound decoder. Sound-wise, it's pretty good. It has had some issues control-wise in the past, but I think I've kind of remedied them for now anyway. But there's a couple things I want to mention. One, I've never really run this in DCC mode. I've only run it in DC. And there's a lot more things you can do with it in DCC mode, which is kind of cool. Like manually notch the throttle, which I've watched several YouTube videos of people with sound-equipped locomotives, and they never have them in manual notch, which is the way they're supposed to be as far as I'm concerned, because that automatic is horrible. Which brings me to another point. Somebody didn't do their homework completely on this either, because it has 8 throttle sound positions, which, yes, most locomotives have 8 throttle notches, but most of them that I'm aware of do not increase engine RPM at notch 1. They only start excitation of the main generator. So there really should only be 7 sound notches on here, and there's actually 8. But whatever. I mean, it's good, but you just think that they would do their homework. It's really not that difficult. But anyway, like I say, it's still cool. So anyway, let's crank it up. I have this programmed for 9 to increase the throttle and 8 to decrease. So to start it, you got to press the 9 key one time. So that's idle. And locomotives with 645 engines, idle without low idle, is 318 RPMs. I'm not exactly sure what it is with low idle. I know the 60 series 710 engines are around 200, but the 645s I don't think are quite that slow. Anyway, so there's idle, and we'll go to, I'll notch the throttle slowly so you can hear it. Whoops, bell. Okay, we're now at full throttle, and if you press the 9 again, you can kind of hear the fan start up. But what's really cool is, like in real life, you can have this thing at a crawl at full throttle, the way I like them. Okay, we'll slowly drop it down. Now, I suppose, and maybe whoever designed this was thinking, this could actually, I suppose, be low idle. And this, whoops, I'm hitting the bell, could be regular idle. I suppose, although it sounds a little fast to me for idle speed. But anyway, like I say, it's still cool. It just would have been nice had they done it more prototypical. But anyway, alright, now for some more sounds. You've heard the bell. Pretty good. Horn. On your controller, if you press the horn button, you basically get instant on and instant off with the horn. If you press 2, it actually holds the horn down longer. I forget what 3 does. Coupler effect. That was 4. That's dynamic brakes. 7. Okay, now on this, to get the other functions, I've programmed this controller. I have to press the option button, and you'll see on there F10 to 19. So I think I press 1. I still haven't figured out what that's supposed to be. Okay, that muted the sound. That's function 12. Function 13 doesn't appear to do anything. Well, that was different. So that was that. Oh, that's wheel flange noise. I think if it's moving, it actually makes a different sound too. Let's try it. Let's go the other way. We got a little more runway here. Okay, so function 16. Okay, guess not. Alright, let's try that again. Forward. Kind of hard to hold the camera, run this, and press the buttons here. Well, anyway, you get the idea. And what's really cool about this is when you're done with it, you press the the 8 key like 2 times. Pretty cool. Well, anyway, thanks for looking.